it is, BHD Army? It's your boy BlastphamousHD, and today we're here to watch some videos a lot of you guys have been asking me to watch. A lot of you guys have been tweeting at me this video called 3 Creepy True School Lockdown Stories. Almost a fucking tongue twister out this bitch. It is, of course, by Mr. Nightmare. If you guys want to watch the original video in its entirety, because as you guys already know, we tend to chop parts out. The link will be in the description down below. It will lead to this video on Mr. Nightmare's channel. Make sure to go watch it there. Watch his other videos. He makes great content. Let go.
You guys have been requesting the hell out of it for a long time. It took a lot of time, but I finally found 3 stories that take place during school lockdowns.
This shit already sound bad.
It was a typical boring day in calculus, only it was Friday, 7th period, meaning the week was almost over and spring break would finally be upon us, so everybody was getting antsy in their seats, I could tell. We didn't have a test that day like a lot of my friends did with their other teachers, so our teacher in the middle of class just decided to start playing games with us on Sporkle.com. Right after my friend answered a question, I remember the exact answer too, Adidas. The dean's voice came through the loudspeaker. He sounded panicked and frantic as he told all the teachers this was not a drill and to go into lockdown. I actually got the chills and I got goosebumps on my arms as our usually laid-back teacher too seemed panicked as he ran to turn off the lights and ushered us to the back corner of the room.
That's like the worst thing though, is that if you're the leader of a whole group of people, you're supposed to act like everything's cool even though shit's fucked. I've had that happen to me a couple of times, nowhere near as bad as like this situation, you know, with the school lockdown and whatnot. But, you know, like people are looking up to me and shit, and there's like 4 or 5 people, shit goes bad, and I gotta act like everything's cool, because otherwise they'll freak the fuck out. Like if I act like shit's fucked, they'll know shit's fucked, you know?
We all sat in silence for about 2 minutes, and then the usual buzzing that came from a panel in the back of the room ceased, indicating that the school must have cut all the power. We heard a man screaming at the top of his lungs coming down the hallway. 2 girls in the class actually started crying, which made all of us even more scared.
That's the thing that I both love and dislike about Mr. Nightmare. This nigga's like, he puts sound effects in his shit, and if it's a scary part of a video, the sound effect is like a jump scare, bro. I'm like, most of the time I can't do this, dude. Man, it's too well done. I'm gonna need less production value on this.
As the screaming got closer to the classroom,
Hell no.
the lunatic-sounding man started banging on the lockers while screaming, "I'll kill all of you." It was at that moment.
You see what the fuck I mean? This shit sounds like it's getting closer, and it's scaring me a little. But, you know, man, fuck, man.
That I started to fear for my life. My teacher shushed us as we all looked at each other to see our peers' reactions. The banging then moved from the lockers to our classroom door.
No. No. No.
And that's when one of the crying girls screamed no.
God damn it, bitch! Why? There's always a stupid bitch. God damn it. And I don't even mean that as a female. I mean, bitch can be man too. If shit's real and you're screaming out, you know, all you're doing is basically saying, we're in here. Really, nigga? Is this what you do in trying times, bitch? I'd have thrown this bitch out the window. I'd have opened the door and be like, here you go. You can have her. Here, take the stupid bitch. We don't really want her. Just let us lock the door back after you have her. She obviously wants to die. Fucking this shit remind me of some dumb shit that happened in a fucking horror movie. Fucking killers in the room and shit, bitches under the bed, no one knows she's there, and she's like, oh! Really, bitch?
The banging on the door only grew worse as the man started screaming, "Open up."
Yeah! He knows you're in there now!
2 of the girls in the class were crying out loud now. It felt like an eternity that man was pounding at the door. But eventually, he finally continued down the hallway, screaming like a mentally insane person, until we could not hear him anymore. This shit has less become, like, scary and become more of, you stupid bitch. I'd say 10...
I'd have knocked this bitch out with, like, a desk or something. Shut up, bitch! Ah! Shh. And, like, let everybody else know that they would get it, too, if they didn't shut the fuck up. Shh. I'm selfish when it comes to my life. Fuck that. Women and kids, damn that shit, nigga. I am important. Okay? Chloroform the little motherfuckers and shut them the fuck up. That goes for bitch ass dudes too. Gotta chloroform them. Fuck everybody. Okay? If you have to, knock everybody out so that they can't talk. You know? Because when you're unconscious, you can't say shit. And that's real, man. If I was ever in this situation, man, when you do that, you're basically saying, fuck my life. Fuck me. Gonna come in here and murder us all. Really? Because I can guarantee you, a crazy person is not gonna be, I'm gonna kill everybody. And then someone gonna be like crying, please, no. And they're like, oh no, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I can see what this looks like. You're right, I'm doing wrong. I'm gonna go. You guys have a safe day, and then leave out and start going fun. No! No! Tears is like fuel to crazy people. They love them shit. They get off on that shit. That sounds gross now. Get off on that shit.
Minutes later, though it felt like half an hour given the situation, the dean came back on the loudspeaker explaining the situation, which was surprising for him to do. He explained that some apparently mentally unstable person entered the building and assaulted the woman sitting at the front desk, causing her to flee the building screaming, and staff wasn't sure if the man was armed or not.
You know what? I fucks with that lady at the front desk. Not sexually, because I don't know her like that. But what I mean is, shit got real. She's like, nigga, fuck these kids. Got up and ran for her life. I think, you know what? That's she a real one. They giving me $9.50 an hour, nigga. Fuck this job. I'm out. Kids are that way. I'm gone. That's real. And just got the fuck out of Dodge.
The most disturbing part, however, is that one of the janitors working the night shift found the man sleeping in one of the storage closets near the back end of the school. And according to rumors that were spread by my peers, sticking out of his pocket was a .44 Magnum. My entire class, as far as I know, to this day, has no idea if this man was ever found, but I like to think that right now, he's being given the proper help that he needs.
Yeah, fucking solitary confinement out this bitch. Huh? Life imprisonment! Huh? That'll help. I bet you know now not to do that fuck shit. I've lived in like fucked up areas, like crazy violent areas my whole fucking life. So I've always gone to fucked up schools. You guys probably might know the story already. I'll leave the link in the description down below. But I used to go to this school called Thomas Jefferson, and they tore that school down like by now because so much crazy violent shit was happening there. We was gonna try to fit another story in there, another one of their stories in, but we more than likely don't have enough time for that, and I want to cut some shit off in the middle of a fucking story. I'm gonna tell y'all a fucked up story, but I'm gonna give y'all the Cliff Notes version of it. If you guys want to watch the entire story of what happened, it's like 15-20 minutes long. You know, it's well edited. A whole bunch of crazy clips is put into this shit for entertainment-wide purposes. The link is in the description down below. You know, it's on my gaming channel. I told that story on my gaming channel. So what happened was this. Back in the day, there was this guy named Smoke. If you guys are from my gaming channel and listen to a lot of my stories, you guys already know about Smoke. He was the head of this gang called the Socialists. I don't know why. Maybe this nigga loved the Outsiders. I don't know why the fuck he would name his gang that shit. The one dude was named Smoke. We didn't know his real name. It was just Smoke. Other dude name was Rondrell. And I don't know Smoke's brother's name. So what happened was, this dude, his name was Chris. And Chris is probably dead by now as well. Very, very violent place. Cleveland, Ohio. Anyone from there knows all about it. So, Chris had a girlfriend that went to that school. Don't remember her name. Puerto Rican. Bad bitch. Pretty as fuck for a 14-year-old. Shit. I was 14 too, damn it. So that's why she was attracted. Because I was 14, she was 14. She was attracted. Had spring break titties all day. So, whatever. Probably didn't have big titties. We was young. Smoke hit on that girl, right? Tried to, you know, date her or whatever while she was still with Chris. Chris hears about this shit, comes up to the school, and is like, you know, what the fuck is up? Like, want to fight Smoke because Smoke had hit on his girl. Now, the thing about Smoke was the biggest, strongest, bulliest, gangbangingest motherfucker in the entire goddamn school, pretty much in the whole fucking county. That district, right? He was so fucking buff and so violent that the teachers let him lift weights all day in gym. He never had to go to class. That no teacher fucked with him. I remember one teacher did tell him to go to class. He knocked the teacher out. And because the teachers were scared of him coming back and shooting them, they didn't expel him. They didn't expel him because they were scared of getting fucking shot, which I can understand that. Now most people probably think, oh well, what does his parents do? Parents were fucking drug dealers as well. If you ever passed by Smoke's house, like all there was weights in the fucking front yard. It looked like a prison courtyard out this bitch. Fucking weights everywhere. His dad was big, yoked up too, sold drugs. His mom was not buff, but sold drugs as well. So they condoned his behavior. Smoke was always getting arrested. So what ended up happening was, Chris was not no bitch. You know, tall motherfucker. I've seen this motherfucker get into some crazy shit, but I'm not gonna spend the time to go into it. Link in the description if you want to see hear the whole fucking story of Chris, Smoke, all the shit. So, to make a long story short, Chris versus Smoke and his entire motherfucking gang. Now at the time, his gang only consisted of like 5 or 6 motherfucking people. It was Rondrell, Smoke's older brother, who is more than likely in the NFL now. Like, he was a bomb-ass football player. So, I don't remember what happened with the other 3 people because we had to get the fuck out of there because shit got real bad after the initial fight. I go grossly into detail in the link down below in the story that I tell on my gaming channel. Chris beat the shit out of Smoke, Rondrell, and his fucking older football playing ass brothers. And Chris is a skinny, lanky, tall motherfucker, but he had heart. Puerto Rican dude. He ain't never back down for nothing. I saw this motherfucker fight a guy who had a knife. You could even call it a fight. No blows were thrown because Chris got no argument with this motherfucker at a different school. I think this was John something. I don't know if that school's tore down now, but it was a lot of fucked up shit that happened there too. So Chris got no argument with this other motherfucker at that school in the parking lot after school. The guy gets heated, pulls a motherfucking big ass knife, right? Chris is like, oh, you gonna pull a fucking knife? Oh, for real, nigga? Starts walking up on him. Dude with the knife is like, nah, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Chris didn't flinch, keep walking this nigga down. And the dude at one point kind of realized, nigga, this is life or death. If I don't kill him, he's gonna kill me. This is lose-lose. Either I'm going to jail for the rest of my life for murder, or this guy is gonna fucking take my knife and stab me in the Adam's apple with it. Nigga turned around and ran. Chris chased this nigga down. And it's fucked up because all of us kids were chasing them down to like watch the fight. He chased him from the school all the way to the goddamn McDonald's. The McDonald's was like literally 15, 20 blocks away. Like, you've seen someone run to the point of exhaustion, like, Chris chased him that fucking long. And the only reason why he stopped is because the guy with the knife got to a McDonald's and fucking called the police on the inside while Chris was outside with a crowd of people watching, waiting for the fight to happen. Nigga, come outside, quit being a bitch. Everybody sitting there watching that shit. That nigga was like, nope. Was inside the McDonald's and called the police, and Chris ran before the police got there. Nigga, I've got stories on stories on stories on stories on stories. But the moral of the story is, you know, why it relates to this video is because a week and a half later, this was literally 10 years ago. Like, it was a long fucking time ago. I was 14. Rondrell, Smoke, and a couple of his other gang associates got caught downstairs in the basement at the lockers assembling automatic fucking rifles, yo. They were gonna shoot up the school because since Smoke and his whole gang got beat up by one dude, they lost all their credibility for their gang. And Smoke was not gonna let that happen, yo. So he had to try to get his respect back. But the only 2 people that was confirmed he was gonna murder was Chris and his girlfriend. We don't know how many other people he was gonna shoot up, but luckily enough, it didn't happen. The guards caught him in the basement assembling the shit before the shit went down. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the little story at the end. I hooked y'all up a little bit, you know. I tell fucked up crazy stories on my gaming channel all the fucking time because I have a ton of fucking shit that's happened to me in my life. Really the only good thing that comes from living in the hood is the fucking stories. Link is in the description down below if you want to watch any more of all those crazy fucking stories. I've got over 80 on that channel. Also, this video, the original video of 3 creepy true school lockdown stories is of course by Mr. Nightmare. His link is in the description down below. Leaves this original video. Go watch his other videos. You know, he makes great content. It's your boy BlastphamousHD. I've been on for far too long. It's like a 20-minute video. I'm going to have to edit down to 15 twisms.